Hello, and welcome back to Majora's Mask. Last time, we went through the intro. Today we're going to be doing the rest of the game. Not quite in the way that I just implied. We're going to be playing more. But yeah, now is a good time to actually explain how I'm going to be recording this series. I'm going to be recording the 3 days worth of content, for lack of a better term, and I will be editing accordingly. So uploading for this series might be a little different compared to how I usually do, but I'll try to keep it consistent to my norm. At any rate, we have our precious item back. Let's go talk to our buddy. Yeah! Ah! Please don't shake me. Hello, grand piano! Little tippity tapping on the single keys. It's such a good joke. And so we say goodbye to that Deku, whoever it was. The curse is lifted. The melody heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. This will be quite useful in the future. And if we ever want to be a Deku again, we can just put on our new face. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. Please give me back that which you promised me. Uh-oh. You did get it back, right? Oh, goodness. Majora's Mask, as one would expect. Ooh, devious. Yeah, I would say evil and wicked is accurate. Of course, this raises the question of how you got it. Yeah, something horrible may have already happened. Ooh, a fancy notebook. So, in the original, you would have to go back to the secret hideout and put in the code again, then go in there, then come back out to get this notebook. So instead, they give it to you here, so there's less redoing of things, which I think is alright, a decision. And also, this book is way better in the 3DS version, with giving you much more specifics. In the original, it was just a timetable with very little actual information on it. This one details everything you need. Believe in our strength. So, let's look at that book. No. The Bomber's Code. It even shows us where it goes, and we can see the schedule here. This schedule is what the original game would have. Otherwise, that's it. Oh, and I cut it, but we talked to this old lady. We'll talk to her again later, though. One of the benefits of this game is that since time resets, everything is like the first time. So without further ado, it's time to continue on. Oh, Tattle. Your brother is kind of a goof. But this is information enough. Now, she did mention going to the swamp, but you may also remember something else. The Great Fairy said if we return to our original form, she might have something for us. Also, like I said, horror game. It's worse in the original for some of these. Uh-oh. I got a little screwed up because of the camera. That's okay, though. With this fairy return, the Great Fairy is once again reborn. It's a good idea. And, here we go. Something that'll help us. The Great Fairy's Mask. Stray fairies will fly to you when you wear it. You know when they're close, because the mask will start to shimmer. This is a pretty useful mask, because, as you may have guessed by this point, masks are a very important collectible in this one. We will be getting all of them. Well, we've delayed it long enough. Let's talk to this man. Well, I don't have any rupees, so Not yet. Kululimpa. Don't steal them! So, that's Tingle. This is where Tingle comes from. Just in case you ever were curious. There. I need this map. He's one of the only people who recognizes Link in any form that we're in. So, we have a couple options available to us. And, there are a couple things we can do, and a couple things we can learn straight away. And we're gonna do one of the more important ones. This isn't something that is required to do, but I think it's important to show it off. Also, code was 23145. What? Two, 3, 1, 4, 5. Is that not what I put in? 2, 3. Oh. 1, 4, 5. I got it wrong a little bit. Look, these things happen. Bomber Society forever. And yeah, as a regular boy, this is just swimmable water. With a big spider. That's the sound of a breakable wall. If only. We'll keep that in mind for the future. Hee hee. Every time I say that, I get a little giggly inside because, like, it's funny because the future is everywhere in this game. Because time travel. I'm a very simple person. Ah, too far away. There we go. Hey, buddy. No, thank you. I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Sure. Play that strange song backwards, you can slow the flow of time. If you play each note twice in a row, you can jump forward to any point within the current day. That's a change, because originally it was jumping forward to roughly, like, to noon or to the midnight. But now you can go whenever you would like. Whenever you would like, which is quite useful. And we can also do our own Scarecrow song. If any of you have any recommendations on what we should sing for the guy, please let me know. No, I'm good. And I do think if we play the song that we played back to him, he will show up in other places, like in the original game. So I'm not going to be keeping that song, but do tell me, like, in the future, if there's any interesting song you think we should play. This is also a really good way to get money, by the way. There's a bunch of rupees here. And, there's a cuckoo in there. I didn't actually notice that the first time. And there's fun little drawings of the kids. It's adorable, honestly. And if you were playing the original, leaving this area without interacting with Jim, they would be like, "Hey, who are you? How did you do that? You're pretty sweet. Have this book." Yeah, since we're here, let's check out the mayor. We gotta add people to our schedule so we know where they're all doing. And scale model, scale portrait, cute. Well, I have an appointment. Fishman. I'm sure it is. Ooh, Ballad of the Windfish. I really like that one. Well, we might get to hear that someday. Uh-oh. It's canceled. That's not good. And so we have added a person to our schedule. There's Madame Aroma. Yes, we're an expert person finder. We do have the face of a pro. We've fought some shit, lady. We know what we're doing. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I am an expert after all. And here is mask number 2, the cafe's mask. Wear this to inquire about cafe. Which is, let's call that a little silly. We will be doing this particular quest later. It's one of the more involved ones. And also, hey, we can see her schedule. Event happens on the first day and on the second. If we were to go, like, examine that, by the way, we can see that it is actually the same one, and we can set alarms if we would like. That's very useful, especially for people who forget what time is a lot, which is, like me, happens to a bunch of people. So yeah, pretty cool. Good gameplay for this game to make it more accessible, which I know some people aren't a big fan of. Also, the mayor and Madame Aroma. That's a really good piece of art. I love it, honestly. Hey, oh, dang it, Windows. Sorry about that. So, things are going pretty badly for the mayor. His head committee guy and the guard of town, head of the guard they're squabbling over how to properly protect people. Which, you know what, I get. Kind of with the soldiers on this one, if we're being honest. But then, if the moon were to crash into Clocktown, I don't think many people would survive. That's just not a thing that happens. twin jugglers from the Gormon troupe. Once in the really, really scary red-eyed moon, but tish. Gonna fall harder than the way my clumsy brother is always dropping our juggling balls. Gotta remain optimistic. Still cannot go into that, the milk bar. But we can go here. We can meet, this lady. No. The Goron who's arriving this afternoon snapped up our very last room. Lucky him. Ah, interesting. And this one has a failed mark on it because it's not currently doable. And, I think I remember why that is. Ah, okay. See, well, there's a lot that we'll go about. Oh, hey! Speaking of Gorons. I like this guy. He's cool. Got a little hat. Let's linger around a bit. Ah, this Goron's named Link. Convenient. The knife chamber. God. But hey, if we ever need to get into that room, we now know that the room is reserved under our name. The Rosa Sisters. Two twin dancers who perform with Gormon's traveling troupe. Okay. Guess they have a problem of their own. Just clearing those out. Ah, beautiful music. One of my favorites. I would like to go into the knife room, please. No. Oh well. Time to continue collecting notes in our notebook. There's a reason why we're doing this. Yeah, I'll pass. She is a bit senile. She thinks we're her child tortoise. Granny's diary. Interesting. Wonder what that could mean. Oh, one of the kids. Rumored events. That's cute. Okay, let's do this minigame. If I recall, the path is always the same? And I clearly do not know what the path is. Or not. I'm the best. Ah. Got a nut. No. The reward you get is different based on who you are. Link would get a different reward, other than Deku Link. What time are you open? Oh, you're open. Well, Deku can't, but Link can. Yeah, let's play with bomb shoes. You may remember these horrid little mouse bombs from the first game, where they were just kind of like there. In this one, they're a bit more useful, a bit more existent. Still more of a minigame tool than anything else, but they have their uses. Oh, that one was close. Unfortunately, I have lost this. Three days of gaming. Failed. It is pretty difficult. We'll give it one more go. There we go. Perfect. A fishing hole pass. That's nothing. I'll have to come back here for a better game than that. And also, once you win, they kick you out, and they're done for the rest of the day. They're not a fan of actually losing. Now, as you may remember, over here... Oh. There's the girls. They're trying to do a dance, but things are a little rough. Also, look at how excited he is, little guy. Well, I'll have to try that out. Yeah, as I was saying, you all might remember... Yeah, over here, where in the North Clocktown, I think it is, up here. There was this suspicious individual over here. This guy. We couldn't stop him the first time. But that was back when we were just a Deku. With the ability to spin and spit soap bubbles. Now, though... Could have swore I was be able to get that heart piece. Now, though... We have everyone's favorite weapon. Sword. So, let's go into hiding ourselves, why don't we? There's the lady. I'm ready to go. You! I'll destroy you! Vindication! And we can buy a bigger bomb bag at the shop tomorrow. Now because we done that. And, we also get the Blast Mask, which kind of invalidates our need for bombs, because it just lets us blow ourselves up. Yeah, it costs hearts, but it's fine, right? Yeah, hold on. And yeah, very narrow window to get this one. And now we got a little red stamp, because we've completely helped her. We've done everything we need to. So, about this bomb mask. Obviously very dangerous. Wrong button. But, we hold out our shield, and once it is recharged, it can blow up without any damage to us. So, we now have free bombs, which is actually pretty great. I have a sword. I'm fine. We'll be going to the swamp first, of course, because that's the first area of the game, but why not go out here, since we're in the area? Red Chichu. Nothing to be afraid of. It's got a heart in his stomach. We needed that. The grass around Termina has a lot of grass with magic in it, which can be pretty useful. And somebody over there. We should say hello. Oh, Moon, I have died. Well, this poor dead man, he wishes to pass on some dancing techniques. We can't really help him with that, but... Hold on. This is the way the song goes. X, Y, R, right. May not be able to help him with his dancing problems, but can maybe soothe his soul a little bit. Kamaro's mask, which is horrifying. A dance with meaning. That's a good gag. And he passes on. And, we can now do this at will. You know, if you want to. I don't want to, though.